What's going on, boys? You didn't click on this video because of the thumbnail, because the thumbnail, it's shit. You didn't click on it because of the title, because the fuck is the title going to do, right? You clicked on this video because you're trying to figure out why you're a busy working man and for some reason you can't get in shape, right? And I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be completely honest. This video, it's not gonna have a shit ton of edits. It's not gonna have boom, boom, boom captions pop up all over the place. This video is gonna be straight value. And it might be a little corny to you, right? But the mindset is the most important part, right? A couple of years ago, I was running my car detailing business. I was making a nice amount of money from it. I was detailing cars. There was just one thing that was holding me back, though, right? I was making money from detailing cars. I barely had the energy. When I would talk to my clients and stuff, I thought I had the confidence, but looking back now, I did not have enough confidence as I thought I had, right? And there was one thing that held me back a lot. It was the fact that I wasn't in shape, right? It all starts with the body, right? When I used to detail cars and stuff, me being out of shape messed up my energy, right? I wouldn't have any energy to, actually detail the cars, right? I would kind of be shy when I would go up to customers simply because I wasn't in shape, right? So, you know, going back to you right now, right? If you're a busy working man, being in shape is going to be the number one thing that's going to impact your life a lot, right? And there's a couple of reasons why you're not in shape right now. You say you want to get in shape, okay, whatever, right? I wanted to get in shape since I was freaking 6 years old, right? I always wanted abs. I wanted to be. I used to watch John Cena when I was, when I was younger. I used to watch WWE. I think John Cena, and Rey Mysterio was like my favorite freaking wrestlers and stuff. But the thing is, you say you want to get in shape, right? But it comes down to the why, right? He who has a why can bear almost any how, right? Take notes, right? Put on a note, right? That was Loki bars right there. He who has a why can bear almost any how, right? You say you want to get in shape. Why exactly do you want to get in shape? Oh, because I want to, build muscle and just look toned. Okay, whatever, right? You want to lose the weight, whatever. You want to get that toned physique, whatever. But what exactly is building that toned physique? What exactly is losing the weight going to do for you? Oh, it's going to make me feel better. It's going to make me feel more confident, right? Okay, we're getting there, right? You want to feel more confident. Why do you want to feel more confident though, right? Some people, they don't care, but why do you want to feel confident, right? I might be wrong, but maybe you want to feel confident simply because you want to feel better at work, right? How would it make you feel if you got in shape, you had confidence at work? Oh, okay. Maybe you'd be able to, speak to your coworkers better. Maybe you'd be able to stop being shy. Maybe you have a freaking coworker that you like, right? Maybe you do, right? Oh, you don't have enough confidence for that. Oh, okay, so that's why. So you don't want to just get in shape just because you want to get in shape and build a lean body. It's because you want to have the confidence to speak around your coworkers or maybe your customers that come around, right? Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe you're married, right? I'm sorry. Sorry for saying that. But maybe you just want to have confidence and you want to be able to be that man, be that role model, be that leader for your family, right? Okay. Boom, right there. That's your why right there, right? I know this video is, probably gonna be sent out to a lot of other people, and your circumstances might not be the same. But the whole point I'm trying to make out of this video is you're not in shape because you don't know your why, man. So really, like, pause the video, or if anything, like, understand your why, right? You want to get in shape, okay? What is getting in shape gonna do for you? Oh, it's gonna, maybe you'll be able to go on hikes and stuff with your family. Maybe you'll be able to, finally take your shirt off at the beach for once and not feel ashamed about it, right? Maybe you just want to wake up, look at yourself in the mirror, and actually be proud of yourself. Maybe that's why, right? See, the thing is, every time you feel like, giving up, every time you feel like you don't want to work out anymore, He who has a why can bear almost any how, right? Oh, I don't want to work out, but fuck that, right? I'm gonna go work out because I want to be able to look confident and be confident in myself. And I'm not only doing this for myself, but I'm also doing it for my family, right? That's what you got to think about, your why, right? I'm gonna say this again. He who has a why can bear almost any how, right? Okay, now you know your why. You want to get in shape because you want to be that man for your family. You want to get in shape because you want to, feel good in front of the mirror because it will just impact each and every part of your life. That's completely right, right? Okay, we understand that now, right? Why change, right? That's the other part. Why change? Why exactly do you want to change, right? Because your whole life you've been out of shape. Your whole life. Do you have a trip coming up or something? Like, why exactly do you want to get in shape? That's the other thing that you have to figure out, right? Number one thing is, why do you want to get in shape? Don't just say lean body, right? Actually, dig deep down. Why do you want to get in shape? Because you want to have confidence. Okay, boom, you got that down. Why do you want to have confidence? Okay, around my coworkers. Boom, we got that down. Why now? You have to figure that out. Why now? Right? Is it because you genuinely got so tired of it for so long that you've been so out of shape that you want to make the change now? Is that what it is? Bro, I'm spitting so much game in this video. I need to see if I'm actually recording. Hold up. Okay. Perfect. I actually am recording. Okay. But now you know. Now you know why, but why now, right? Okay, you have a trip coming up. Maybe your girlfriend noticed, like maybe that's what it is, right? Just figure out why now, right? Because you've been out of shape your whole life. So you have to figure out, why do you want to make the change now? Okay, you have why you want to get in shape. You have, well, the urgency, why exactly you want to get in shape now. Now, the last thing that you have to do is, instead of doing, you have to become. Right? Let me explain. A person that's out of shape, New Year's resolution, they always think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start, you know, I'm gonna start going for runs. I'm gonna start going to the gym. I'm gonna start doing this because I want to get in shape. Don't get me wrong. That's a good way to start. That's a good little head start, right? But that's doing, right? You have to become, right? Switch your mindset, right? Instead of being the person that's trying to get in shape, in your mind, there's already a version. Let's say your name is Jack, right? There's a 2.0 version of Jack right now, or a 2.0 version of you 3 to 6 months from now. Okay? What does he do on a day-to-day basis? He goes for runs, he jogs, he tracks his food, he actually trains, he doesn't make excuses. He doesn't only, ride off motivation, but he's also disciplined, right? There's days where he doesn't want to work out, but he still goes work out, right? So once you stop doing and actually start becoming the person that's in shape, that's when everything starts to change, right? Because it's a little different for, you know, sorry, there's like background noise right now. I'm doing this in my living room. If I have to stop, I'm gonna have to stop it and record somewhere else. But yeah, just become the person, right? Just snap into reality and just be like, okay, I'm in shape. You might be out of shape right now, but just in your head, mentally, right? Just be like, I'm in shape, right? Because once you have that switch, you won't even think about, oh, should I go work out today, right? Because in your head, you're like, I'm a person that's in shape, and the person that's in shape will go work out no matter what. Boom, right? Why do you guys think that, the people that's addicted to something, whether, it's maybe they're addicted to some type of drug, right? If they label themselves as, I'm addicted to this, they're never gonna stop. They're never. Why? Because, like, it's ingrained in them to think that they're still that person, compared to the other person that's just like, okay, I'm not even the person that does that anymore. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a drinker. I'm not this. I'm not blank drug abuser, right? I'm not that type of person. So they don't have to think about, oh, I'm 1 day sober, I'm 2 days sober. They stop counting because they're just sober overall. They're just not that type of person, right? I think that's it for the video, guys. Figure out your why, because he who has a why can bear almost anyhow. Figure out why you want to do it right now, because you can stay out of shape, whatever. But why do you want to do it now? And just stop doing and actually become the person that's in shape, right? And I promise you, doing those three little things will impact your life crazily. Is that even a word? Crazily, right? And before I head off, a little quick plug right here. I would really appreciate a like, subscribe, a little comment, to boost the algorithm a bit. But if you're not too sure what I do, I help busy working men lose 20 plus pounds in 90 days or less. And if you're interested, book a call with me down below and I'll help you out. Shoots or shoots.